Hey tribe, welcome to week 6. It is 6.2. Now pro intermediate starter crew, you guys got the same. I put in there some alternatives starter crew. So when we're going to some of these moves, if the bent over rows, for example, aren't working for you to support that back, you just take it down to those renegade rows. You guys already know these. Push-ups put into chest press if there's any wrist problems, tricep dips into overhead extensions. There's some good alternatives. But let's just go in. What we're doing is we're warming up really fast. We're going to get into some rounds with just some big kind of moves. And then we're going to do these AMRAPs. So with the AMRAP, I want you to not go as heavy with your weights and try and get a lot more rounds in, because the rounds are going to do the work that heavy weights would. But I want to make this cardio. I want your heart rate up with this, if this makes sense. So the first thing we've got is the dumbbell wide press to chest press. So we're going to bring those weights up, do a nice little hammer curl, get them up, go wide, make sure those dumbbells are in line with those shoulders. We're going to up for a wide press, and then make sure those elbows are at shoulder height, and then bring it across for a chest press. Go wide, back in, back out, nice and wide. 10 reps of this beautiful move. Dumbbell rainbows, team. Now, 2 weights or single weights. We're going to be nice and flexible with the feet here. They're going to change the direction that we use the weight. So I'm going to go for my left thigh. I'm going to do almost like a front raise. I'm going to come up and overhead. I'm going to rotate, bring it down the other side. So front raise, and then lower, nice and controlled. Again, you don't want to be swinging this like you're swinging. Make sure your movements are really nice and controlled. Up and over. Down into a Russian twist is next, or a reverse crunch. I always have an alternative, guys, because sometimes this V-sit position just doesn't work for some people with their backs. But if it does work for you, come up on those heels, grab that dumbbell either side, rotate that weight across and have a look to the hip. Really important to rotate those shoulders, take it right around. Breathe and rotate. Or, easy crew, reverse crunches. Hold those feet 9 degrees, bring them in to the chest. Now here, we're just building on basics now. 25-meter loop run, come in, hand release push-ups. Again, have a look at those technique cues. Make sure those elbows aren't going out at 90 degrees. None of this stuff straight out, guys. Make sure they're coming behind. Back with that release, 45-degree angle, and if you're getting really good, tuck them in next to the rib cage and make it even harder. So that's going to be one that's going to go over and over and over again, and then each minute, as we're going to add another exercise. So the one you really want to nail there is the push-ups and those bent over rows. So making sure we're coming up in that beautiful stance, hinging from our hips, coming over my back, neck, all super neutral, super flat. My shoulders aren't pulled out of my joints. I've got no rounding. I'm in that nice set position, and I'm rowing, pulling those weights back behind those shoulder blades and squeezing up those shoulder blades. I'm not squeezing my traps or my neck. Nothing up here. Watch that ankle. Really important to look in the mirror and squeeze that back together. Back up and down, and then out you go. The next one you're going to add for that 4-minute one is the upright row. So bring them up, the front of the body. Again, drive those elbows behind. We're resetting this all the time. No T-Rex wristing. No T-Rex. Flat wrist, which means those elbows have to come behind the body. Adding in jump jacks. You guys know these. And then coming down, you've got the high burpee in there, which you can either use a step out, you can do a step, you can use the ground. Just make sure we're using that core in everything that we do. Sit-ups, choose it. I always like to make sure we're coming up 45. Get those forearms up to the knees, tricep dips, or like I said, overhead tricep extensions. Technique cues here, guys. Elbows out the back, coming down. Extend, want to make it harder. Really know your limits, guys. Push them, try and not stay in the comfort zone. And then you're just going to take those out The little hero move at the end, guys, is the barbell clean and press for the pro crew. You guys know those. Again, making sure you set technique, up and over. Yep, got a really nice stance. Or you're using that dumbbell. Yep, coming down, hammer curl, up. Get that nice little jump happening in there as well. Yeah, and doing some repeats if you want to do the hero move, but make it speedy, guys. This should just jack you up. Have a little rest, jack you up. Go, 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 go. So, yeah, enjoy it.